Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going over scaling in AutoCAD. So, with that said, let's dive right into it. Hey guys, welcome back. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through and we're going to be talking about your scales when you're drawing and your scales when you are putting it in paper space. This is something that a lot of people have issues with. So, without further ado, let's get into it. When you're drawing, please try to draw at 1:1 scale. Try to always draw at a 1:1 scale or a 1:2 scale. If you're doing what we do, the architectural work, please do that because you're scaling in your paper space when you're doing AutoCAD. With that out of the way, we're going to run into an issue. So the first thing you want to do when you go over to your paper space here, I already have this kind of set up, is you're going to see we have the scale right down here. You can see I did 1.5 inches equals a foot, but you might not actually have access to this. This is for both versions of AutoCAD's OLT and full version. You might have your metric going, but you might not have your imperial. You might have your imperial. You might not have your metric. You kind of want to have both just in case, which is an issue that I ran into. So in order to get that reset so you can actually see that, what I want you to do is type in scale list edit into your command bar, pause the video, type it in, press enter, and then you're going to be brought up with this edit drawing scales. You can add your own, you can edit some, you can move them up or down, you can do whatever you want, make it look how you want it. But if you only have one of these, just click reset. It's going to ask you, well, which one do you want to reset? Do you want to reset the metric or the imperial scales? Reset the metric and the imperial scales, click OK, and then they're all going to show up. Once that's done, click OK, and you're halfway through the battle. Okay, next thing we need to do is we need to go to our layout. When we're in our layout, we need to go and make sure that our sheet of paper is actually the size of sheet that we want. So just go to your layout, right click, click on Page Setup Manager, click Modify, and then you're going to see there's a bunch of options here. You have General Documentation, High Quality Print. We're going to do General Documentation. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go through, well, hold on, back up a minute. Part of the reason we do this is to make sure that we're opening up all our paper sizes. If your printer doesn't have a specific size, like if I did a, I don't know, my printer, for instance, my quick printer, let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't support it in certain cases. So just do the general documentation so you can PDF it and everything, send it to clients or whatever. So come here, click on Arc D. You can see there's like a million sheets. Just click the Arc D down here. It's going to be 36 by 24. I'm doing this one because I like the orientation of it specifically for what I'm doing. And then we want to kind of keep everything else the same relative to what we're doing. So with that said, then you can go in here and select the scale. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to show you how to do that after. Click OK, and then we're going to click close, and then it should resize for you. Mine wouldn't resize because this is the same size that I was using before. So again, you want to make sure that you're selecting a sheet for the application at hand. So once that's done, what you want to do is you want to go to your viewport here. And then what you want to do is you want to right click on your viewport and you, well, sorry, not right click. You want to click into your viewport and make sure you kind of center it over your drawing. And you can see you can zoom in and out and my scale is changing. So it's in a decimal. And that's something that's not really important that we don't really want because it just makes things difficult for us. So what we want to do is we want to find it where it's kind of centered on our drawing where we want it, and we can go through and add it. So quickly though, what you really want to do if you want to go to your viewports or you're like, well, how do I add a viewport? Well, just type in viewport and then go select the viewport you want. There's multiple different types. There's 4, 3, vertical, single, any type you want. Click the one you want. I'm going to do a single for this tutorial and then just draw it out. So you click the bottom corner and then draw where you want, usually in the corner of your title block. And make sure you have a viewport layer as well. So with that said then, what you want to do is you want to click into your drawing and your scale is going to show up. So you can see here we have our metric and then we have our standard here as well. So mine that I was using before actually showed up right here. So I'm just going to click that and it's going to automatically adjust it to my 1.5 inches equals 1 foot. So the thing to keep in mind is when you're doing drawings for certain people, you're going to have different requirements, whether that's your school, your boss, or your client. They might say, I want it drawn in 1/16 scale. I want it drawn in a certain scale. It really depends who you're working for, what you're doing. And they're probably also going to give you a sheet size, but that's not always the case. So please keep that in mind and see how many viewports you might be able to fit 4 viewports on a sheet. And then you can do, different types or whatever, different types of, views there. But I'm just going to keep it simple with 1. So if I do 1/16, you can see it's way too big. And again, this also depends on the size of your drawing as well. Like my drawing is really small. Like this is a really small example that I did. Like I think it's only 16 feet long and I think 10 feet high. So yeah, it's really small. So you want to make sure that the scale you're doing is going to fit your drawing. Like maybe I would do this for a bigger house. I would maybe do this for a different floor plan, but I'm not going to do it for this one on this specific sheet just because it's way too small. If I go to 3:30 seconds, it gets a little tighter, and you can just kind of go and you can kind of feel out, where you need to be. If you have that creative freedom, I would just go and figure out where you kind of need to put it. to make sure it works. So for those of you who are working with us, again, we're going to help you with this, and this video is kind of there to help you if you are in the program. But you just kind of want to go through and you want to see what kind of scale you can select here, and you can even create your own custom scales here. You can add them. It'll give you the paper units and the drawing units. They'll give you a different name appearing maybe in the scale list as well. So just go and make sure that that's exactly where you need it. So in this case, again, I'm going to do 1.5 inches equals a foot, and it looks good, and I don't have any dimensions on here. So that's how you would go and size up your sheet and get your dimensions going in AutoCAD. This works for any version of AutoCAD. So guys, hopefully this was helpful. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.